Hi, I'm Mike with Become a Better Guitar Player. Today we're going to learn how to play an F chord. If you've been following along in these lessons, I've been doing a series of beginner lessons, and we've gone through some basic chords. These lessons will always be free, and I encourage you to start from the beginning. We started out with the E and the A chord. We've been working along. I've explained some songs that you could play with some of these beginner chords. I think it's important that you work through the lessons from the beginning to the end and play the chords as many times as it takes to play them to where they sound nice and clear, okay? These lessons will always be free, and I would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed to our channel. It's absolutely free, and it helps us out a lot if you like and subscribe to it. So let's get started with the lesson. So today's lesson is going to be the F chord. And to play an F chord, you're going to take, first of all, your finger numbers are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Your third finger, which is your ring finger, is going to be on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string from the top, which is the D string. And then your middle finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the G string, which is the 3rd string from the bottom. Then you're going to take your first finger and you're going to lay it across the bottom 2 strings. You want to make sure that when you play it, that all the strings ring nice and clearly. And take your hand off, flex your fingers, and put them back. Take them off and then put them back on. And I think the way to get the muscle memory thing going is to not necessarily maybe going to another chord right away, but coming back to the F chord after you take your hand off the neck. Using your picking hand as a paintbrush, you're going to stroke up and down on it. And after you've gotten used to that F chord, and if you've been following along with the video series, you can move on back to the C chord. Then go back to the F. And when you transition into the C chord, it's a simple transition because you're going to take these 2 fingers, your middle and your ring finger, and you're just going to move them each up the neck 1 string. You're going to go. And then your first finger, you're just going to stand it up on the tip to where you're only hitting the B string and the E string is ringing open. And after you can go between the F and the C, try doing the G string, the G chord, I mean. transitioning into the G chord is as simple as moving these two fingers up one string and then putting your little finger down here on the E string on the 3rd fret. If your fingers and hands start to get a little stiff, take them off, flex your fingers, do a little bending. And then go back to it. And then, of course, always practice the other chords that I've explained how to play in this series of videos here. We have the E's, and the A, and the D. E, A, D, F, C, and G. Then it goes back to the F, the new chord. So that is most of the first position chords. There's a lot of campfire songs that will use these chords. Literally hundreds, if not thousands of songs you can play by learning these first position chords like this. So I hope you follow along. Like I said, start from the beginning of the video series and follow along and get very comfortable with these chords and the chord changes. And repetition is an important thing for the muscle memory in your hand, and it helps you go between the chords. And when you're comfortable playing a chord, for sure, switch between the chords and do them in different orders and different strumming patterns. And we'll have some songs coming up that will use these basic chords. If you've been following along in our series, we already done Wild Thing and Can't You See by the Marshall Tucker Band. Some good songs to follow along with the video just by playing some simple chords. So stay tuned, and I hope you come back and see our next lesson. So, and have a great day. Thank you.